everyone, as you will have just seen, I have finished priming the Butterfly Effect Journal cover. To prime it I just used some white acrylic paint, just watered down slightly because I didn't have any gesso. I used to have some, I don't know where it's gone, so yeah, I just used that and it does feel a little bit sort of, you know, less flimsy than it did, but I'm hoping that it's just going to be one of those things that sort of, it'll wear down in time anyway with more use. So before I actually get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my little craft space, and I hope you've enjoyed watching so far. It's quite a sort of creative journey that I'm sort of going on at the moment, and I am very much finding that the use of watercolours and everything, just anything crafty at the moment, is really sort of therapy for me. So yeah, it's really helping me out, and I thought, you know, I might as well put it out there for you guys to watch. So thank you for joining me on this journey. But yeah, with this today, I don't really know where I'm going to take it. I'm going to start with the inside cover purely because it probably won't get seen as much, and it's sort of like a trial and error. I've got my watercolours with me, or next to me, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to use them, but I'm not sure how well I'd be able to use them on this. So we'll see about that one. If not, or what I am going to sort of try and use first, actually no, I'm going to use the watercolours first, but then I'm going to also, I do have some gouache, which I haven't used before, so I probably will end up using that because it's sort of like watercolour, but not, it's sort of like a watery acrylic paint kind of. I don't know. I'm sure someone will correct me. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is my usual and just put some music over it. I will try and keep things as real time as possible because I do prefer watching real time videos. I know I don't always put out that content, but I will start trying to include more real time in my videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoy seeing what I create, what I come up with for this. And do let me know as well if you actually have, one of these journals. It's the Jane Davenport Butterfly Effect System. Sorry, I'm just sort of getting a bit set up. I thought I might as well try and get set up while I'm talking to you. Yeah, at the moment I am home alone. My daughters are both at nursery, so this is what I sort of try and do while they're at nursery. I try and get a bit creative. My husband's at work, he'll be finishing in about 10 minutes, but he still won't be home for another at least half an hour after that, so I've still got a while. What I'm going to do, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Zoom out just a little bit, just so that you can see what I'm using. Excuse my laptop here. I'm saying that to you, but it's me that's likely to get paint on it or something. I can never find sort of the best place for things at the moment in videos. So I know I like to see what people are using, but it's not always that easy to sort of put everything so that it's within view. Right, so I'll try again. I am going to start attempting watercolour. Would help if I wet my brush. Let's get, where is it? Let's see. I think I'm going to go for the teal, and I quite like the idea of using some pink as well. So I'll keep my swatches there. What was I using again? Teal. Yeah, hopefully. Oh yeah, that looks like it'll do a good job. It just needs a lot of water. it's just the idea of just sort of throwing colour anywhere really sort of makes me happy to almost lose control with it a bit. And yeah, seeing the colours mixed together. There's something about watercolour in general that I really like, just watching the colours mix and move together. You don't really get this with this as such, but it's just incredible. It draws me in. Yeah, I don't know if watercolour's probably the best for this, given how long it's probably going to take to get everything down. I don't know what to do. Should I keep it 2 colours? Kind of feel like putting yellow in there. Don't know if I really want to. I don't know if yellow is really the colour that would help this. Not that it needs help, but you know what I mean. Would it work? Definitely need a bigger brush, I think, so I'll use the other one. I've got the brush that I just used to swatch the gouache, because I thought I'd swatch it all before actually trying to use it. But even then, I'm still not sure about using it. I just really like these colours. And what I was thinking of trying to do when it is dry, I use a little bit of is it jade? Yeah, jade. It's slightly lighter. What I was hoping to do when it is dry is to try and stamp on it. Stamp over it with some butterfly stamps that I've got, because I am quite sort of butterfly obsessed. Butterflies have quite a strong meaning for me. Is that the right colour? Plum? Yeah. Butterflies have quite a strong meaning for me, so I feel like, well, obviously this journal is the Butterfly Effect journal, so probably would be a good idea. Wow. Did you see that? I don't know if I should try to zoom in a bit. I wasn't meaning to sort of keep this as a chatty video, but I thought, why not? Can you see the colours bleed? Oh, I can't see. I can't tell on the camera if you can see, like on the little view bit that I've got, if you can see the colours. You can't really see it as well as I can, I don't think, but you can just see them sort of spreading out. Oh, that's actually picked up some of the pink. It's just something, there's something about this that is just so satisfying to look at right now. I kind of feel like I'm still being a bit not as loose with it, but this is why I wanted to do the inside first, because I can get a feel for it and how the different colours work on here. So I've got no idea what I'm going to do for the front. This is all very much, I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So, you know, it's the best way sometimes. And this is sort of why I was going to just put music over it, because I'm just sort of rambling now. So, yeah. What should I do in the middle? I'll go for that. Plum. Oh no, I've got the strings, that doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, it's so quiet. My area where I live is actually really quiet during the day, which is partly why we moved here. But now both of my daughters are in nursery, which has been like a recent thing. My youngest has only just been able to start. It's so quiet. Which is partly why I try and just keep myself busy with things like this. Because I watch videos every day of people getting creative and painting, watercolours, just everything. And I'm always like itching to do it myself, but then I'm like, oh no, I haven't got time. And now I do have time. Just like scrapbooking, I do have time now. Just gonna move some things. Try and keep it there. You can't really see what I'm doing over here. But to be honest, I'm just gonna keep this pattern moving over, I think. Just keep it going. But yeah, sort of part of what I want to achieve this year, not New Year's resolutions or anything like that, just what I would like to achieve for myself this year is to be more creative, because I've always been a creative person, and mentally I need to be sort of doing stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, for the most part, the last few years my outlet has been, you know, looking after my children all day every day and being a what would you call it now, homemaker. So yeah, as much as I love that, because I still obviously do it, now I've got these 3 hours to play with during the day. I really just feel like I need to be, I'm going to put some purple in, I should really be making more time for myself, and that's what this is really, a bit of me time. And if that means I'm going to be getting creative, then that is the best way of spending time. In my eyes, it's the best kind of me time is the time that you spend getting messy and exploring things. Anyway, let's see if I can put some really light pink. The paints themselves are actually quite wet because I did spray them beforehand, and obviously my brushes, I don't dry my brush in between because call me lazy or whatever, but I kind of like the fully saturated, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's so, there's so much water on it kind of thing. But yeah, I really love these colours. I've always, when it comes to colour, I really always like the colours that aren't meant to go together, the ones that clash. This isn't quite as bright as I hoped, but it's to be expected with different kinds of textures underneath. And yeah, I mean, it would probably, well, I'm hoping it would dry alright, but I'm hoping also that it might dry a bit brighter. I'm hoping what I'm saying even makes sense. Instead of me just rambling and then I'll have to edit it all. So yeah, if you're watching this, I'd like to know what you have been doing to get creative or be creative recently, and what you get up to. If you have a lot of spare time, or just any spare time really, what do you get up to in your spare time? Are you a creative person, or, you know, do you read books? I can't think of anything else. Like exercise and things like that. Anything. I'd like to get to know the people that are watching, because that would be nice. So as you can see on my channel, I do a bit of everything. Scrapbooking, smashbooking, making journaling cards. I have a little Etsy shop which I've been making stickers for recently. I've been going a bit sticker mad. But yeah. It's gone really purple that side, so I'm going to lighten it up a bit, I think. I wonder how long it'll take to dry. I could use my little heat gun, but I actually kind of want to wait for it to dry to see how well it dries by itself instead of me drying it, because it might affect it. I don't know. I love how quick and easy it is to just put colour on a page. Whoops. It's just something so fun and satisfying about this as well, as I keep saying. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to dry, because as you can see, this side that I've just done is quite dark and it's still wet obviously, but this is getting dry and it's actually it's going quite light. So that to me says that the colour isn't going to stick. I'm just going to put a little bit more on. And then I think I will keep this as a separate video as to when I do the front cover and any further. I'm going to do it in stages, I think. So I will come back to this in a few days. See how it's actually getting dark now? I'm putting some more water on it, but the colour's almost turned to a dark blue. I really shouldn't mix them there. I feel like I should stop, because I do like it how it is, but I really like putting paper. I really like putting the paint there. It looks so much different on camera. Alright, so you have to forgive any sort of shaky hands or anything like that, but I have had to switch to my phone because my memory card was full apparently. Yeah, this is how it's turned out. It's not dry yet, but it's getting there. These colours over here are turned really dark, but overall I'm happy with it so far. I'm going to keep this as a separate little video. I will be uploading when I do the front and back very soon. Hopefully I'll get that started soon. But I will also, I don't know if I'm going to decorate the inside or just keep it painted. I think I'll probably pay more attention to the front cover than the inside, because obviously this won't get seen as much. Excuse my really grubby hands. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little sort of chattier kind of video, and I'm sorry if I keep saying and if I sort of rambled a bit, but as I said, I'm home alone, so you know, I don't really have a lot of like human interaction during the day, so talking to myself is probably seems a bit mad, but also is probably for the best. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you want to stick with me for my journey for this planner, and also my creative journey in general. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.